In a move that could redefine the national stance on marijuana, the U.S. government is considering reclassifying cannabis as a less dangerous drug. This proposal, driven by the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, suggests shifting marijuana from the Schedule I category, considered to have no medical use and a high potential for abuse, to the Schedule III category, which acknowledges some potential for abuse, but also recognizes medical uses for certain drugs. Amidst this backdrop, advocates for marijuana legalization see a glimmer of hope that states resistant to legalizing cannabis might reconsider, especially those that have refrained from legalizing due to the federal classification of marijuana. This change is viewed not only as historic and meaningful, but as a potential catalyst for legislative movement at the state level. The broader intended impact of reclassifying marijuana extends beyond legislative changes. It also aims to rectify the long-standing war on drugs. Contributors to the legalization efforts view this potential reclassification as a step towards ending punitive drug policies that have prevailed for decades. Particularly, proponents like Representative Earl Blumenauer celebrate the Biden-Harris administration's openness to listening and adapting to new perspectives on drug regulation. The narrative around marijuana has been notably impacted by President Joe Biden's executive order instructing a review of all available cannabis research, leading to the current proposition to reclassify the drug by the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. Aside from political and legislative implications, reclassifying marijuana could significantly influence scientific research and public health knowledge. For decades, stringent federal laws have stymied research into cannabis, leaving gaps in understanding its effects on health. Moving marijuana to Schedule III could expedite research projects, offering scientists easier access to study cannabis more directly and comprehensively. This move is particularly important as the nation grapples with questions about marijuana's impact on various health aspects, including mental health and development in adolescence. This federal initiative has intertwined with a broader trend of changing perceptions towards marijuana across the United States. Public sentiment around cannabis has shifted, with a significant portion of the population now using cannabis regularly, and many Americans supporting the policy of legalization. This evolution in public opinion and potential federal reclassification could encourage more states to legalize cannabis, reflecting a seismic shift from decades of harsh drug policies. The proposal to reclassify cannabis, albeit not immediately legalizing it for recreational use, signals a progressive step towards understanding and regulating the drug in a manner aligned with current societal views and scientific understanding.